you ever notice the extremes? Yeah. And the middle person holding it all together. Sometimes we live in a world of extremes. One person holds one extreme. Another holds the opposite. And in the middle, someone stands, not waving a flag, not shouting louder, just holding them in place. What happens if that person lets go? Destruction. The middle position is rarely talked about. Not because it isn't important, because it isn't technically a side, it isn't an extreme. The middle is often misunderstood. People assume neutrality means fear, passivity, indifference. But the middle isn't silence, it's containment. It's seeing both extremes clearly enough to know what happens if either one takes over. Sometimes that role looks like a mediator. Sometimes it looks like a referee, whistle in hand, eyes scanning the field. Sometimes it looks like someone stepping in and saying, this isn't going to continue like this. Not because one side is innocent, not because the other side is right, but because what's unfolding is no longer fair. Sometimes the middle must stop things, not to punish, not to dominate, but to prevent harm. Even the referee gets fed up. Holy cow, you guys. They know the rules, they know what matters, they know when letting it continue would be neglect. And nowhere does this standout show up more clearly than inside a family. Imagine two siblings full of grievance facing their father. They want to unload everything, the past, the frustrations, the unmet expectations. They expect the middle sibling to join them, to add pressure. The middle sibling sees it coming, they prepare, suggest a structure, a turn-taking system. A way for voices to be heard without chaos, but the others ignore it. The frustration lands on him instead. He does not react in anger. He does not pick a side, he simply ends it when it becomes unfair. This isn't weakness, this is responsibility. Even when emotions run high, even when the father is guilty, the middle's work is to maintain order, to preserve fairness, to hold the space without collapsing. Sometimes that means stopping the conversation before it spirals. Another scenario, a family member leaves to start their own life. The remaining family wants to vent. An outsider proposes, let's take turns, everyone speaks, then the other responds. The conflict does not disappear, but it is held. Nothing crashes. The conversation can exist without destruction. In both cases, the middle, whether a sibling, a mediator, or a referee, carries the weight so others can move without crashing into one another. The middle child posture is not about being right, not about recognition, not about taking sides. It is about stability over dominance, restraint over reaction, pattern over impulse. It is invisible labor shaping the system, preventing collapse, preserving fairness. It is holding the line while others are free to move. Some are built to lead from the front, some anchor from behind. Some hold the middle quietly, invisibly, indispensably, and presence itself is the work.